morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be. I'm Lucky Larry coming to you live from Gas Station Studios in the beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. I got my co-host with me.
Sportsbook B, the best that ever did it and got away with it.
And I'm Dino Dollars, still 17-3.
Oh,
Dino
shit.
Dollars, 17-3. I didn't
the
give
month
out
of
a play
December.
today. I didn't like nothing,
Right.
y'all.
It was
Well, it
19
was only 4 games today.
It was 19 games today, Dino.
There was 4
Coulda
NBA
got some
games
college
today.
in and shit.
No,
You-
why? I
you
didn't
was
like
getting
it.
lazy, y'all.
No.
Some hockey. You're famous
No.
for hockey, Dino. Come on.
Oh, man. If you don't like it, you pass.
Some bullshit, Dino.
You got to know when to hold them,
Bullshit,
No.
man.
fold them, and walk away. Huh?
Some bullshit,
That's right.
Dino.
You got to know when to bet and when not to bet. Money
No,
management.
I got you. Yeah, but shit, you know, we gave out. Listen, we tell our guys we give a minimum of 2 games. We did that. We went 1-1 for the day, and one of the games. And listen, I was pissed off about this game because I went a little heavy on this game. The Pelicans. We gave out the Pelicans minus 8.5, and those fucking bums lost outright.
Money line at home.
They were up 20. Well, they were up 20 at the half, right?
Yeah.
So Ja Morant came back tonight, and he pretty much what he ended up with. I don't know what he ended up. I was
30,
so
32?
Ja Morant got 34 points, and he had the game-winning basket as time expired, and he hasn't played in I don't know how long, and that's just remarkable because nobody does that. I would expect him to have 22, 24 points maybe, but 34 game-winning bucket. There was no defense by the Pelicans. They just gave up. They had no heart. They had no nuts. They had nothing tonight. So
Listen, I told you guys, I showed you in hockey last week, where there'll be a day where every favorite wins, every underdog wins, you bet it. Larry's always about the dogs. 4 NBA games today, 4 dogs won. 4 dogs come.
Listen.
You bet them.
Well, what I will say is that we gave out a dog, and
Yes.
And can before you guys say anything, because I had my popcorn, and I told y'all last night what I saw when I saw the magic number. What was the magic number today?
fish no
5.
grease. 5.
And what happened today?
The underdog won
Money
outright.
line.
The 5 got there.
Money line
And
at
the
home.
Money line.
Plus money.
Listen, I keep telling you guys, I've been going through this. I know this. The +5, they're betting numbers. Listen, I'm a numbers guy. Everyone thinks that I talk about the numbers, meaning just the line movement. There's numbers. Everything we do is fucking numbers. And I can tell you this right now. When you see a 5, +5 at home, fucking take the 5 and just rock with me. Because I'm telling you in percentage-wise, and I shouldn't
a
even
good
be
number.
telling y'all that, but I'm
Right.
just telling you, percentage-wise, if we bet that game 10 times, we're going to win that game 7 out of 10 times. Fuck it. We're going to win that game 6 out of 10 times.
At least.
If we could bet those games every 10 times and win 6 out of 10, we are going to the fucking Bunny Ranch every weekend, Playboy.
Not the one that Lamar Odom went to though, because they we ain't going to that one. It's gonna be another one. But you know what, Larry? I'm proud of you because you talked shit about the Golden State Warriors last night, but you still went with your bet mind and rolled with the 5, and they won money line and won some
I'm
money.
not an emotional guy.
Thank Larry today for
I'm
the
not
Warriors.
an emotional guy. Numbers are the numbers. And I had a little money line on them too. I ain't gonna lie to you. I had a little small money line.
Oh yeah, we
That's
know.
when Dino was saying last night, "Hey man, you just need Boston to win the game. Yeah, just by the 2."
No,
motherfucker, no. I needed a money line.
I need these
motherfucker.
boys to win.
You feel me? No, but for real, like the +5 is a good number. We watch it all the time. In the past week, if you look at the numbers, we won the +5 games. Listen, 2s. Listen, there's magical numbers in the universe, and you can say what you want to say. 3, 6, 9. I know Crips don't like that number because 3, 6, 9 is a blood number, right?
No, it ain't.
Oh no, 3, 5, 7, right?
Deuces.
Well, whatever one it is, 3, 6, 9 is a magical number. And if you look at those, listen, if you look at +9s, a lot of +9s get there. A lot of +6s in the NFL get there. A lot of +3s. What we talk about the 3s, B?
Yeah, the 3s in the NFL is the
3,
hardest
6,
number
9.
to get.
Nikola Tesla. This ain't. See, listen, you guys got to incorporate. I know everyone think I'm a cuckoo bird. I probably am. But at the end of the day, Nikola Tesla said that the numbers 3, 6, and 9 are the magical numbers of the universe. And all I'm telling you, in the betting universe, you have 2, 5, and 8. Those are the magical numbers for dogs in the betting universe, in basketball.
Dogs.
You know what I'm saying?
Dogs,
I got
man.
certain numbers. We have certain numbers in baseball that we bet. You know, what did we clean house this year on in baseball? First three innings.
Minus 150 or 155.
Minus 155. That was the magic fucking number. And we rolled
First
that
three innings.
We rolled that number like the white horse. The white horse.
Yeah, I got some of that money too.
We jumped on that. There's
yeah.
magical numbers, and you got to ride those numbers. And that's all I'm saying is, especially when it's a home dog. You know, listen, I like your Warriors. I just feel like, and this will give them some real confidence.
Mm-hmm.
They knocked off a real solid
Opponent.
Boston team.
Yeah.
And everybody was on this Boston team. They were betting the fuck out of Boston, saying how bad. You know how it is? When we talk these scenarios out, when we go to lunch and we talk these scenarios out, you guys ever notice we have great fucking days when we do that?
Yep.
Because we talking the scenarios out. Look at Clay. Look at Steph. He like, yeah, motherfucker.
Right. Fired up with 33 out there. Drop 33 on him.
They don't need Draymond Green to do that. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
It's a different game. You know what I'm saying? So we gave out those two games. I was hesitant to do it, and I literally thought about doing this, and I said, nah, you can't play with people's money this way. Because Dino told me earlier this week, you said, do you know last week if you'd have bet the two dogs in football, if you'd have bet the two dogs on Monday
20X.
night, you'd have won.
20x. 1,001.
Money line.
Yeah, money line.
Money line.
1,000 win 20,000.
So tonight when I was looking at it, I was saying to myself, I said, I should bet these two late games money line.
They
the
both-
7
and they won- and
plus
they
7
beat
at
Because
home.
them.
three dogs.
You would have
won-
had 20x.
Three dogs won outright tonight.
I just couldn't do it with Portland over Phoenix.
Well, they did it though. They
But what I'm starting to
outright. Money
what
line.
I'm starting to think is, I told you that the Warriors are bad. Phoenix might go in that cup of gumbo.
Yeah,
Phoenix is looking real bad.
they are. I don't know what's the problem with that. And KD had 40 tonight.
Phoenix is looking bad, man. I don't know what's going on.
Losing
You know
to the
what I'm
Trailblazers. So all the dogs covered tonight, and 3 of the dogs won money line. Yep. So if we would have had the 3 dogs money, Dino,
That's how we got to do that. We got to start doing that.
that would have been a big payday.
Hold on, let me call the Phoenix Suns. Hey, yo,
Tell they
listen.
bum ass.
I got a player. I'm finna bring a player out of retirement. Yeah, his name's Taylor Galanka. It's my buddy. You know what I'm saying? He played for Yavapai Rough Riders. I was just sitting with him tonight, and he told me that he had the all-time Yavapai Rough Rider percentage, 55% shooting. We're bringing him out of retirement right now. All right, good looking. Tell KD we got some smoke on the way too. Bet. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. What you think about Phoenix? I don't get Phoenix. I didn't understand that.
Man, I don't like. They got players. I don't like Phoenix, man. KD, like you said, he hit for 40 tonight, and they still lost. In the third quarter, they scored 20 points. In the fourth quarter, they scored 23. That ain't championship basketball. I can't bet on no team doing that. They're not going hard enough. And you know KD's attitude. KD just wants to get his 28, 29, 30, and then just dish the ball around. He don't want to take over and go in there and dunk, and he just want to do that pull-up shot, and that's it.
So here's the big question. Let me speak into the mic. Here's the big question for you guys. John Morant coming back, what he did was amazing.
Definitely on the first game back.
Do they go on a run now? Because right now, these guys are
7-19.
they were 7-19. Do they go on a run now? Do you?
What
see
were
that
they
switch?
when he played? They were good, right?
They were pretty good.
Okay, so
I think the Pelicans were just better than they were good. I don't think they have action to get back in it. Plus they're on the West. I don't think the Grizzlies can get back in
and
the
Zion
playoff
was sick
race.
tonight. He said he didn't think he was going to play.
Yeah, I
so-
don't think they still can get back in the
played
race.
without Zion the other day and blew somebody out too. Right? Isn't that the game we were wondering why Zion was out and the line didn't go down?
Yeah, they just didn't have no fucking heart tonight.
I mean, listen, they probably figured, yeah, Jai ain't gonna play well. He's rusty. That motherfucker wasn't rusty.
No, he wasn't
He's
rusty
been
at all.
practicing somewhere.
That motherfucker looked as sharp.
Yeah, he was
Sharp as
he
a
was an
knife.
assassin like he was. He looked like he didn't. I mean, listen, he did. Watching the game, he looked like in certain situations he had a little more pep in his step than they did, and I thought that was a big key.
He said he'd been counting down the days to come back, but I never seen too many players that had that much time off and come back in the first game and score 34 and hit the game winner. That's like I said, it's like Michael Jordan-esque or something.
You know what I really want to talk to you guys about too, though, is the Spurs. They covered the spread tonight, and the Bucks didn't cover another spread. So tonight, after tonight's game, the Bucks are going to be 12-16 covering games. They're just not a good covering team, and I know that was a pretty big spread, but I mean they let them hang in there. And what was that total on that game? Did anybody see that total?
Was it 258?
It was 259. 259, yeah. Because I saw it 260.
249.
249.
But the Bucks had
Did
control.
it go over? Did it go over? It went over, right?
No.
Yeah, it did.
No, that game went over. Yeah, because
251.
Yeah.
What was the over?
249. Yeah, 249. It went down. I saw it go under.
So just the same thing that happened in Pelicans game. The Bucks had the cover, and then they let the fucking Spurs score 34 points in the fourth quarter. What's up with everybody giving up all these points in the fourth quarter, 34, 36, 40. Like, no one's want to play defense in the fourth quarter.
Quitters,
They're up
man.
15, so they just say, oh, I don't want it. I don't want to touch them.
Well, that's the coach's fault. That's the coach.
No,
for,
it's the players.
Yeah, it's the coach for not telling them, get your ass out there and play. It's not the bench being late.
But
it's
all
the coach.
the coach can do is put him on the bench.
Okay, bench him a couple times.
Then we don't got the offensive output because we got him sitting on the bench.
I think the coach needs to motivate them. That's all on the coach when they start getting lazy.
You think the coach motivated Michael Jordan? He motivated himself, man. You got to have self-motivation.
He had a good
man.
coach.
This is life, man.
And he had a good backup team.
All right, we're going to go ahead and take a quick commercial break, and we'll get right back to you. Got to pay some of these bills over here at Top Bet Plays. We'll get right back to you.
Right back. Welcome back to Top Bet Plays. We're here to bring you some exciting NBA action tonight. We got a couple games we're looking at tonight, and we're going to start off with our first game. They'll be playing later tonight. The T-Wolves versus the 76ers. Right now they had a 76ers at minus 3.5 points, and the over is somewhere around 225. So, Lucky Larry, how you feel about this T-Wolves 76ers game tonight?
Man, that's going to be it. Listen, this could be a potential NBA final. I know that's not a popular opinion right now. I'm just saying it potentially could be, one of those things. Listen, to me, the Minnesota Timberwolves, I feel like they have all the pieces to the puzzle. They have a good core of guys. They have Anthony Edwards is playing lights out. He's balling. Yeah. Like, he is like baby Jordan to me. He's really balling. He ain't fucking around. When he gets it going, he's going. You got Carls and Rudy Gobert. I watched him the other night. I watched him put the clamps. I mean, you got those two dudes that are playing good defense. And I'm going to tell you who else has been playing real good. And I want to give a shout-out to him because he's a Vegas kid. Troy Brown Jr.
Oh, yeah.
He's straight balling. He was at the Lakers. LeBron and them treated him like shit. Brown, I was going to talk to you about that shit, too, when I seen you. But I said you was having a good time. I ain't want to do it to you. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying to you is this. They balling, and it could potentially be. What I'm afraid of is that, I'm going to give a baseball analogy. Are they the Atlanta Braves?
Oh, shit. The wind went out and then just
Are they the Atlanta Braves? Because listen, what these guys, a lot of these guys, listen, they got to the point guard for them is a veteran point guard. I mean, are they the Atlanta Braves?
I think they have a lot of strengths. They got the Twin Towers down there. They got Anthony Edwards. They got a lot of role players. I mean, like you say, Gobert is going to get them rebounds and get them blocks. Cat's going to get a couple buckets. He going to get rebounds. He going to play a little bit of defense. If they can control the paint like they've been doing and get that play off the wing from Anthony Edwards, I think they can stand a lot of games with a lot of good teams because I think they have a foundation in Minnesota, and I think that they can hang in there and they can play and respond well with a lot of good teams. And the 76ers, we know they just, when they get to the playoffs and they make their run, we know they just heavily rely on Embiid, and then he like overdoes it sometimes. So if you can get him to overdo it and step out the box just a little bit and scare him, you got action on beating the 76ers.
This is going to be a tough game tomorrow.
I think the home team has a big advantage being in this game.
I can see that
That's
tomorrow.
why they're giving up points, but this is a Western Conference versus Eastern Conference, and normally the Western Conference beats up on the Eastern Conference like
I don't know that.
Tyson.
Timberwolves are 14-10 and won against the spread, and the 76ers are covering and they're winning these games.
And the T-Wolves got them last time out, though, when they played. But they played in Minnesota. Though.
In Minnesota, yeah. So this is a get-back game.
Yep.
Well, there it is right there.
It's a low over-under, too. 226 is kind of low.
Yeah, so it's a get-back game. Listen, 76ers are going to remember that game if they already played. And this is a get-back game, 3.5.
Get-back game at home.
Yeah, let's see how this game moves later in the day.
Yeah.
And then and go from there. But I definitely I can see this game. I can see the 76ers pulling this game out. But good game.
Next game we have on the board is Celtics Kings playing in Sacramento. Celtics minus 2.5. The total is 232.5. And we have the Celtics playing tonight after a loss in Golden State. Now they have to bust it up to Sacramento and play the Kings, another tough team in the Western Conference. How you think they'll fare? Dino, you got anything you like in this game?
He's on one of my teams. Remember I said I stick with the T-Wolves, 76ers, Nuggets, and the Mavericks. Those are the 4 games I look at.
Only handicap
So
those 4
that's
teams.
it.
That's it.
Those 4 teams. That's it.
Are they sponsoring you, Dino?
No. I threw the Bulls in. If I saw something that I didn't like the other day, I saw Bulls plus 10.
Dino,
I didn't think they were going to win outright, but I like that
Let me
one.
ask you this. Do you got some low-key sponsors we don't know about, some sponsorships, some shit going on, Larry? What are he talking about?
That doesn't make sense. So you're telling me if you find a good game, you see the number, that's your number.
Well, here's the I look at it takes me about an hour and a half to research one game. So I can't look at 5-6 games in a day. I'll be 10 hours. So I got to focus on 4 games a day, research it, look it all up, see what stands out, and then go with that game. And that's why I'm 17-3.
Well, you keep doing that research, Dino, and keep winning.
But, I can't do every game. That's what you guys are doing. I'll do that. You guys do yours, and we'll be good. You do the other games.
So this is going to be a good matchup, though, Larry. Kings and the Celtics are giving up again on the road in the Western Conference, just like they did last night and lost to Golden State. So the same thing.
And listen, they had that game. I got to be honest with you. They had that game won in Golden State. And I don't know what it is about the last 6 minutes of the NBA. It used to be the last minute or two. And now I noticed that if you're going to have a chance to come back in the game, at the 6-minute mark, if you haven't made that by the 6:30, and that's when Golden State made their run last night. The 6:30 mark, they started creeping back in. They were down 10, then 7, and then 3, then 5, then 6, then 5, then 6. And before I know it, they were down by 1. And before I know it, they went in overtime. So, listen, Boston knows this isn't an easy task. They want to maintain their dominance over the league. Tough game tomorrow.
But they're on the road.
Tough game tomorrow. Listen,
they're not that good on the road.
Boston isn't that good on the road. Listen, but they have to listen. They understand in order to win the NBA final, they're going to have to win some games on the road. Can't depend on that. They had home court advantage last year, and they still lost.
Let me give you a little fun fact here. Celtics 0-5 against the spread in their last 5 road games, and Celtics are 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 road games, facing a team with a winning record.
And let me channel my inner E40.
That's
Larry,
not a good stat for Boston.
Larry, they up there in that bay, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they can handle that bay raft, man, because the bay might get to them, man. I don't know if it's the water up there or it's the cloudy weather, but this might be a long trip for the Celtics, y'all. But tap in for the play. We'll have the play on the Patreon for sure.
5 Dimes opened this game at -2. Boston
-2. Okay.
2.5, and then it's already flipped over. I'm sorry, I said that. I'm sorry. Sacramento is a -2 point favorite, and once again, I've told you guys the numbers, the trilogy numbers for the dogs: 2,
Deuce here.
5,
Yep.
8. If that number stays at 2, I'm going to take Boston because everybody and their mother's going to say Boston is on the back-to-back. They're playing the Sacramento Kings. Well, listen, Boston should have won that game last night. They're going to be eager to get back on that court tonight. Quickly, they want to get back to winning ways.
Wait, just so our subscribers know, you say if it stayed on 2, you would take Boston.
I would take
with the
Boston
-2.
plus the 2.
That's a free play you're giving out.
But Boston is +2. And listen, if the game stays at 2 later tonight, if it's +2, take Boston plus the 2.
Oh,
Okay.
so correction, it did flip. The Celtics were -2.5. Now the Celtics are +2.5.
Well,
I guess they counted that loss last night with the Warriors and all that. So now
No, so Sacramento
it did a
opened up at
360.
2.5. So it's 2.5, 2. Listen, I'm just saying that's going to be a good game. I wouldn't count Boston out, but I also don't. Dino just gave us good information. So I mean, it's tough. Listen, maybe a game that I stay away from.
One day's rest.
I do have another game that I want to look at that I'm probably gonna bet later today. It has something right up my alley.
Now we're moving along. Next on the board is the Heat and the Magic. The Miami Heat, Orlando Magic playing in Orlando. Orlando is -4.5. The over is 219.5. What do we feel about this game? Does anybody have any feelings, any likeness, any stat edge, Dino, anything
I got none on that game.
that we could share with our audience to help
What's
them
the
win
number?
some
'Cause
money?
I got the 5 Dimes opened it at 4.5. It's up to 5. It's 5 now.
Well, it's 5 now.
Circus at 5. Stations at 5. Sport is 4.5. William Hill is 5. Westgate is 5. Y'all know what it is.
5.
5 all the way live.
But there's a problem. They're 5 on the road. So game starts at 4:10. We got a couple hours. If this game goes to 5.5, it's definitely I'm leaving it alone.
Could we also note that the boy Jimmy Butler won't be playing tonight?
He won't be playing tonight?
He won't be. He's out to December the 22nd. Jimmy Butler.
Oh, I didn't know he was out. I mean,
That's why the line.
yeah.
Two-way player, defense and offense.
You know what? The other game, man, he played. He didn't play as well, and I really felt like this dude. He doesn't show up, man. He balls out. Don't get me wrong, but he's just not a dominant guy, man.
Well, Larry, these are his stats. He's averaging 21 a game, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. He's shooting 46 field goal percentage from the field.
I mean,
so are those all-star numbers to you?
No, not really. It's a lot of other players.
21?
Balling.
Okay.
Yeah, 21. It's all right. There's some players out there balling. I mean, listen, I'd have to look at that because I'm not a player prop bet. You guys do a lot of the player prop bets, but I'm not a player prop bet guy. So I don't know. I just listen. All I know is they play better sometimes. Listen, we all know what happens when the star player doesn't play in the NBA. Mm-hmm. We know what happens. You fuck around and end the game outright. I don't know what it is if teams just say, yo, we're going to relax tonight. We're going to chill. Jimmy Butler's not playing tonight. I don't know what it is, and they fucking end up losing. It's crazy how it works. And you guys, we've seen it time and time again. We've seen it, right? Have we not seen it? I mean, we've seen it.
And it's a give and take, you feel me? Because, like you say, that happens time and time again. But then the Magic, they're a good squad at home. They ball their ass off at home, and you catch them in Orlando, and they'll fuck some shit up. You know what I'm saying?
So we know that they're one of the best betting teams. They're 17-8, and the Heat are 11-15. This might be one of those Dino bets where it goes to 5.5, and we take the Magic tomorrow.
One of those Dinos.
Yeah, Dino does that type of shit sometimes, and it fucking comes through, and I'm like, fuck, but it's 5.5.
Dino, you got some crazy stat for us for this game?
Nope, nothing on that one
look
that
like
stands out.
You
I
look
was
like
looking
you
it
had
up.
some. Oh,
No,
okay.
nothing that stands out.
Okay.
We don't want to give everything away, man. People gotta.
So that's the Heat
subscribe.
Magic,
Hey.
and you guys know where to go to get the plays that we're sending out. And like we say, we do this. We're gonna bet regardless and make money with our team regardless. So we're just trying to help y'all make some money. So tap in, get the plays, get you some money. Christmas isn't here yet. How many days they got, Dino? They got a couple days till
Next
Christmas.
Tuesday. So you know what we should do? We should have a game of the week this weekend on NFL. Get some people to make some real money.
We'll have a game of the week.
We should have a game of the week.
Yeah, get them some
Maybe
money.
we should charge
a
extra
power
for that
play,
one.
and we can do that. A guaranteed
Game of the week.
A guaranteed
If
play.
you lose, you get your money back.
Yeah, guaranteed play. Game of the week. Top bet plays. Was there any other games that you like, Lucky Larry, in this NBA that we could have, you know what I'm saying, hollered at, you know?
No, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna be a very interesting, good game that I think people are gonna they're kind of overlooking. Is I'm gonna tell you who's been balling is the New York Knicks and the Brooklyn Nets. And New York just beat who did they just beat? They beat the Lakers, I believe. They beat the Phoenix Suns, and then they flew all the way across town.
Yep, they beat the Lakers, they beat the Suns, and they beat Toronto.
Toronto, yep.
They lost to Utah, and they lost to the Clippers.
Yep. So that's a very interesting game for me because New York's been playing really, really well, but so is Brooklyn, and Brooklyn is the best covering team in basketball. That's what I'm saying. It's funny to me that you say that you don't look at those games because I'm like, why wouldn't you look at the best betting teams, the Orlando Magic? Why wouldn't you look at those games? The Orlando Magic.
I got my system, man. I got my system.
I got you, man. I don't understand it. I mean, shouldn't we be tracking the Knicks?
That's
and the
you
Nets?
guys. You guys do that. Teamwork
say-
here, man. Teamwork.
You say it's working for you, huh, Dino?
That's- yeah.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I think
That's
that's going to
it.
be a great game tomorrow. That's going to be the game for me.
I think that's going to be a dope game. But I know the Nets have lost 3 in a row. They lost 4 of the last 5. And the Knicks are win 1, lose 1, win 1, lose 1. So these teams there's not a lot of consistency in either team. But like you say, the Nets cover because they get so many points a game that they just barely lose and they cover the spread. And, you know, that's how underdogs do it. That's how dogs do it. They don't win, but they don't get blew all the way out. And that's how they get you some money. You're like, how the hell somebody winning money talking about the Brooklyn Nets? Because they lose, but they don't get blew all the way out.
Right. Yeah. That's it for me. That's the only game that I really like, to be honest. And
I want to touch on just a quick game real quick because it wasn't here. But we have the Clippers. We have the L.A. Clippers and the Dallas Mavericks playing tonight. The Clippers are minus 3.5. The total is 239.5. And the Clippers have won, 5 in a row? 5 or more in a row. The Clippers have won. So we talked about this. Are they hot? Do we because they're 16
Clippers
and
are
10.
balling.
So they're hot right now, right?
They're balling.
But okay, they just blew out Indiana. They scored 151 on them.
Yeah.
All the rest of the games before that were at home. Wins to the Kings, the Warriors, the Knicks, and the Trailblazers. And the Mavericks have they're 3 out of their last 5. They were a little hot, but they kind of slowed down a little bit.
Yeah, Mavericks slow down. Yeah, Clippers going to be – that's a great game, Clippers in Dallas. But listen, I feel like it's some great games today.
And guess what? This is going to be the 3rd game of the season. In the first 2 games, the home team won and covered. So the trend on that is the home team won and covered in this Clippers-Dallas game. They played 2 games beforehand. So
yeah,
that's the trend.
Yeah, definitely some good games. Listen, I'm excited for today. I think those are all exciting games. B, we got to really check those games because, you know, my first instinct says, man, the Clippers are balling. They're on this hot streak, and then there's that one team that I think, you know, Dallas is that team that could, you know, Dallas is that team that could make it happen. You know what I'm saying?
And they're both 16 and 10, and the Clippers have won 8 games in a row.
Yeah, I mean, Dallas.
Will
is
they get to 10, Lucky Larry?
Luka can say, hey, brothers, hey, y'all brothers, Zavzino, whatever the fuck he be saying.
Step back.
Step back 3, and Kyrie, you say the peace signs
he's
and
out.
shit.
He's out.
Oh, okay. All right, then Luka say, yo,
Kyrie's still out.
I'll take on all you brothers then. You know, Luka's the Larry Bird of this generation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Lucky Larry Bird. who happens to be one of my probably favorite players. You know what I'm saying?
And I think Paul George is sick for the game. I don't know. I think he is their leading scorer for the Clippers. I'm not sure, but I think he's got the flu or something, illness, whatever's going on. But that's not going to stop nobody. It's going to be a good game in Dallas. So tap in for the play on that because it will be one for sure, for sure.
That's right. That's right. Well, listen, I want to jump to something real quick. I want to talk about the Westgate contest that I'm in. I already did that, huh? Because I'm still kind of mad. I'm a little pissed off. I'm still mad. I'm sorry. I'm still mad at the fucking Chicago Bears.
The Bears with the 3. The fucking
I know,
3
the
got
3,
the
yeah.
fucking 3 got you, Larry.
So-
but you're going to go 5-1 this week. Come on.
Well, I got to go 5-0. It's only
You
5
got to
games.
get the, what is it, 300 or 200,000?
So I could have a potentially chance to win $300,000.
Okay.
So I'm close. I'm fucking.
Rollies for the whole team.
Yeah, listen, rollies for the whole team. I promise you. If I win 300,000, I get everybody a $10,000 roller. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, I got to get the
gotta go
two-tone
4-0,
stainless.
man.
Damn, Larry, I got to get
Here
the
on out,
two-tone
you gotta go
stainless still.
4-0.
We gotta really.
You gotta go
I really
4-0.
need. We
'Cause
need.
the guy ahead of you. If he goes.
But
3-2,
but that's what I'm saying. I notice every week they all kind of fall down. So listen, what the theory is for me. Listen, Floyd Mayweather said the booty holes pucker up when those lights come on, and right now those lights are coming on. Even for me, last week I was like, just to give an example is I loved the Raiders last week. 2.5. It was on the thing. It was 3.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
But on this sheet, it was 2.5, and I was like, I like the Raiders, and I didn't bet it, and I took another game instead of that.
Right.
So I felt like
that was the 5-0
those
right
lights
there.
were beaming on me, and my little booty hole just puckered up, and I go, oh, damn, man. Pause.
You talked yourself out of the game.
I talked myself out of the game, so I just got to come in and be free and let it flow and pick the right games and go, and then hopefully go 5-0, and then maybe the next week or the next 2 weeks. We got 3 weeks left, right?
3
There's
weeks.
3 weeks
Three
left.
weeks.
3 betting weeks.
You got this, Larry. Yoda. You got this, man.
I'm only 3 points down from the leader. 3 points.
Channel your inner Jedi. You got
3
it. Come on,
fucking
man.
points,
I'll help
bro.
you out, Larry. I'll give you some games.
Give me some fucking games then, Dino Dollars.
I'll give you some games.
Well,
Motherfucker.
we haven't seen the games they have.
I will go ahead and put them out on there, and you guys can help me pick the winners. Because
So
if we can
are
fuck
they
around
staying with the spread? Are they moving with the total? With spread
No. They'll pick the number
it'll
here,
stay.
and it'll stay. I
Okay.
think they release it Wednesday,
Okay.
so then we can look at it on Thursday if we don't have to pick a game, and then
Yeah, the Westgate, we're coming for
listen,
you.
if I could get 5-0, and then maybe go 3-2 or 4-1 the last week, if I could fuck around and go 14 out of 15.
Well, hold on, Larry. You just told me you had a chance of winning $200,000 or $300,000, right?
Yeah.
Now, am I tripping? But when I used to walk through the Westgate, I saw $1 million cash right there in the box.
Yeah, no. What it is.
So they didn't cut it down.
No. It's that. But what happens is they have these contests throughout the whole, like the
More
first
than one.
one through week 1 through 3. Somebody wins
okay,
75,000.
okay.
Week 1 through 5 through 7. So that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm in the hunt for the 300,000.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day,
The big bag.
The end of the day is the winner of this is the champion, and that's a lot of publicity, a lot of press.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go ahead and throw race into this. I know people don't like this. I know Dino's like, "Dude, why you always gonna throw race into it?" But a black guy, I don't think has ever won this contest. It's like it's interesting.
It's
First of all,
it's culturally biased.
no, it's not that. It's a $1,500 fucking buy-in.
Entry. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh that's the SAT test. Those are culturally biased.
Yeah,
That's
brothers
what
are-
Shaq said.
Yeah, brothers up. Yeah,
You know, a nigga win a $15,000 ticket and won't get entry. You like, man, fuck that shit.
Yeah. I know brothers that won't do that at all. So they'll be like, fuck that. I'm going to get my money every weekend. Fuck that shit. Because they don't see the value of it. It's like, this contest is like buying dirt.
It's too long for them.
Yeah, it's like buying dirt. They go, dirt? I'm not paying no $20,000 for that dirt. And then you look up in 5 years now, you're dirt. Oh, about that $20,000 on dirt.
Because if
Worth
you
$400,000.
Because if you lose and get put out quick, you're going to feel like a sucker, though.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, damn, they just ran my pocket
it doesn't
for
matter. It doesn't
$1,500.
matter. I'm already in the top.
Yeah, you there.
There's
I'm talking about them
3,000.
other
There was
motherfuckers
3,000 entries in the field,
so the
and
1,500 that didn't, the 1,800 that didn't get to where y'all got to.
yeah, there's
They're
100.
lollipops.
There's 112
You know
people.
what I'm
There's
saying?
112 people left out of 3,000. So
okay,
I feel like I've already kind of won, but I'm not taking that mentality.
That's a
taking
lot of people left.
So
Circle only has 9 people left out of 6,000.
yeah, but there's one. They have one pick a week.
Yes.
and they
Oh,
eliminated.
just one pick?
This is 5 picks against
Dino,
the
you
spread.
should be over there.
That's what makes mine even more better, because they had one pick to do each week. I had to pick 5 games
Every
week.
Every week.
Every week I won, except for this past week I went 2-2-1. I've done that twice. So in order to be on the leaderboard, you have to pretty much go 3-2.
Yeah,
and I've only had 1 5-0 week, and that was 2 weeks ago. So that's what I'm saying. And I spoke that into existence. So I'm going to go ahead and speak that into existence.
We gotta get
I
it.
want to go 13-2 out of the last 3 weeks. If I can do that, I think I can win this contest.
So let's go 5-0 this weekend. That's
Let's do it. Let's start off
that's
5-0.
All
Top bet plays, Westgate, 5-0.
And I promise you, I'll go get you guys a Rolex if I win this game.
We're going to get the 2-tone stainless steel rollies.
Yeah.
For the 10K.
Whatever one costs 10K. Dino's like, fuck that, give me the 10K. go give me.
Dino gonna have a bust down Tatiana and some other shit.
Dino's like, I'm gonna give me the 10,000.
I get a fake one.
He's gonna go get me
He's
he's
gonna
gonna go
one.
get a Seiko.
Downtown.
I'm gonna get a little-
Geneva, downtown.
Casio.
Casio. He's gonna give him a little Geneva. You know what I'm saying? Seiko.
Most people don't wear watches anymore. They wear the Richard Mille ones, the floss and shit like that. But
Yeah.
Shador said we gotta wear the Rolex.
yeah.
unless Mayweather got like 18 watches a day.
No, a lot of people
Shador
wear 'em.
said wear the Rolex, man.
A lot of people wear 'em.
Shador.
But yeah.
That's black people
Yeah.
broke shit too.
So we
It's a
gonna
Shador.
speak that to existence here at Top Bet Plays. We all about the bag. We all about the money, man. Stick with us.
Throw the alley-oop to you, cuzzo.
Thanks for everybody watching us in TV land. Like I say, we gonna bet regardless and get our money. We do this for y'all. So we gonna leave y'all with the motto we go by here on the show, and that's don't bet with your heart, bet with your mind. We'll see you at the window.
Yay, yay.
Word.